So we should be streaming now. We just gotta wait for it to go live. We live? Are we live? There we go. It seems like we're live. Be streaming now. And that's great. Gotta wait for it to go live. We live? Oh yeah, let me mute this before you guys get infinite looped. Alright guys, so today we're going to be watching the Mortal Kombat Kombat Kast, which will be breaking down Peacemaker. It starts at 2. Started a little bit early, so hopefully you guys can enjoy for the time being. I'll be putting this here for now. Kombat Kast hasn't started yet.
This is no time to smile.
Hell yeah it is. Fight a fire god is coming off my bucket list. Woo, suck on that!
Fight!
Eagerly.
Understudy.
The gravity. Sonic boom. Torpedo. You're the first bangable monster chick I've met.
You think me a monster?
Eagerly. Anti-gravity. I bet shits take more effort than beating you will.
I will so enjoy killing you.
Torpedo. Eagerly. Anti-gravity.
Here's Janet.
Booyah!
Finish him.
Go time. Activate Sonic Boom! Peace unlocked.
Fatality. Peacemaker wins. Flawless victory.
Okay, so my bad. I forgot. I thought I was talking to you guys. I was muted. So yeah, the Kombat Kast hasn't started yet. It starts in a little over 24 minutes. So let's start checking these trailers out that they already have here for the time being, just to kill a little bit of time. Or actually, let's look for Tompa Never Sleeps. So I'm gonna duplicate this real quick. I don't want to leave the MK tab. And over here, we're going to Tampa Never Sleeps, and let's watch a little bit of an MK tournament while we wait for the actual gameplay. I would play, but I don't currently have the game on my PC. I mean, I have it on my console that's next to me, but since I'm streaming from the PC, I don't have access to the game. So let's look for. Let's just look for over here. Tampa. Oh, great. There it is. So yeah, they have a pretty good MK tournament that they released recently. We'll just leave this over here. Where is it? There you go.
YSL Libre. Okay. Yeah, sure. Blessing your feet. Good to see you once again, of course, in this TNS bracket. But yeah, it's going to be Aaron on Smoke with the coldest one out on General Shao with Kung Lao here. Lots of low pressure to watch out for. We already see the up block being showcased here from the coldest one. And that's going to be a big call out against a lot of the smoke pressure. You're looking for these overheads and back two, and even for this 4-3-2 setups here from Smoke. That's going to be the big call outs. But we got the nice roll with the back 2-3.
Yeah, down one checks. That one's going to be traded a little bit, but we now have Shao without his axe. That is going to try to get some plus frames. Not going to land it, but we do get that last hit to get Aaron out of that smoke. The low, no real hit confirms coming here from the coldest one out until now. Let's see if we can get some of optimal coverage. Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
goes the Lao hat.
That's a very good layer setup right there for General Shao. You have the low hat that's going to hit at the same time as the startup for General Shao there. It shuts down the armor. You're able to continue your string right after. It's a great knockdown situation here for the coldest one. And once again, exact same scenario. No armor down back two to save you. Aaron's going to have to fight out just by blocking in general.
Yeah, that's such a good... Oh, this is going to be big damage right here. But drops the combo at the corner side of things. No challenge instead this time. Aaron trying to get that setup, gets the side switch thanks to the freeze. And we're going to get the corner back again here in this moment.
Yeah, that was a very smart side swap right there, assisted by Sub-Zero. Let's get that extended time to go for the jump over two.
Do I have this?
Nice. Throw. About even on health here. Armored up, and this is going to be interesting because you do have Sub-Zero to kind of help you with this interaction as far as low fireball goes from General Shao, and even low hat goes on top of that, so your forward approach kind of is assisted here. But I would suspect that we switch from Sub-Zero, unless we only have Sub-Zero here for the combo options, that we're going to get the extended combos a little bit easier to confirm through with that freeze. Otherwise, we're probably not going to see armor too much in this match in particular, unless we're trying to avoid hat. And the fact of the matter is, the coldest one was already too close to Aaron to even bother trying to armor up. So we'll see, going back to character select, maybe we do stick with Sub-Zero, maybe go for another swap, because I could also see that Mustard Pie dropping in a $10 contribution to the match arena, asking for a bit more MK1. Thank you so very much for that.
Yes, thank you so much. I completely agree with you about the coldest one out. Too close. I love that there's like that OS to use the Kung Lao hat to cover those armored moments, especially from Aaron. That's literally a free setup for Smoke usually, but instead the coldest one out's been really confident in it. And once again, no punish on that teleport, but we do get a punish on the follow after the vicious creepers.
Yeah, that teleport was absolutely supposed to be the low hat that we were looking for. There's our freeze to side swap one more time here. Yeah, a little bit early on the stand three, just to make it easier to confirm so the gravity scaling doesn't hit too hard on this string. Nice neutral jump. We had the two starter for that one.
Yeah, I thought he was jumping over.
This is looking like a lot cleaner for Aaron. Again, that slight hesitation. Do you poke or do you wait till the invisibility runs out? But the coldest one out takes back the corner again. And now we're just seeing pure damage. Drops the combo. Still gets the unblockable practically. Oh my gosh. You get swept at the end of all of that. It's pretty much you have to either block high and then low because of the way that axe is set up.
The game has a block.
That's a very good call out right there. And every single time Aaron wanted to jump out. And sometimes against General Shao, it's okay to just block. Like, yeah, you do have to play the down one steal, but I mean, Smoke has a lot of options to kind of get out beyond just trying to hold that axe. Oh my god! What a call out with that back two after the Vicious Vapor canceled. The coldest one tried to reach for a throw, and because we were already disappearing with the back two, able to get that combo start. Nice, ducking the knee. Very good crouch from Aaron.
That was super solid, very good call out. And then again, this is where we're just really seeing Smoke excel and damage output, and especially against a character like Shao that has 1100 health. No actual challenge here from Aaron, or rather from the coldest one out, and it is now the kicks that take out coldest there.
Yeah, in that interaction where the knee went right over Smoke, I have to believe that it was a down 4-3 startup there. That's gonna low profile enough where it should be able to avoid knee entirely, but this one gonna connect because we already got the hit confirmed.
I'm like, man, Quan Chi Chameleon only has 900
Interrupt the down one. And right back at you, Shao. Not afraid to play that game. Keeps you guessing. You got the hit from the hat, so we have to kind of course correct there. Dakota's one was expecting a block.
We're gonna go for those high kicks. They are plus when they're blocked. No setup here. Instead, we're gonna get the low down 3, but that is gonna get a counter hit here. This should be Coldest One Out's game right now with that damage, and it is now up 2-0 against YSL Aaron.
Johnny excels.
Very good start here for the Coldest One. Again, just that complete control as far as, like, first game had more control in terms of Coldest One holding the corner. This one was kind of a little bit more back and forth. Aaron was really running away with a lot of the invisibility setups, but the one catch that we kind of noticed is that the Coldest One, once they started sitting still in the mid screen, Aaron didn't really have like an answer. It almost seemed like maybe they lost themselves on the screen, because there was an instance where the Coldest One went to go up block. There was no punish there, so that leads me to believe that Aaron was probably losing track of the position that Smoke was and didn't get that low attempt, or even just like a startup on any sort of string after to try to get the punish, because that's a big throw punish opportunity there.
Absolutely.
Which happens
Right now, trying to get a hit in, but it's because YSL Aaron tried to go for that teleport. The Coldest One Out was ready. Tried to get the overhead going for a launcher, but couldn't exactly get it. Now YSL Aaron taking up some momentum here. Sets up the invisibility, but still gets hit by the launcher. And the Coldest One Out really showing that patience and just challenging. Again, being able to call out a lot of these moments against YSL Aaron is crucial to stop that snowball effect.
Really here, side swat that we've seen before from Aaron. Ooh, really dropped it and decided to finish the combo. A nice jab. See, and that's the answer. You see Vicious Vapor, it's not necessarily Smoke's turn still. You have to be... Ooh! Got the down two right after, on top of it. Definitely aware of these strings and aware of the Smoke matchup and where and when you can challenge.
Yeah, this is a really comfortable, the Coldest One Out right now against YSL Aaron. Understands the matchup, calls it out completely. We're now seeing these optimal combos coming out from the Coldest One Out. That's also going to try to get that setup, but it was a little bit too close on the knockdown. And now YSL Aaron's going to try to take back this corner. Still has to hit a couple of times to try to catch up again on that health deficit. Another freeze setup goes up.
That's the ender that we're looking for here, that we were looking for in the last sequence that ended up dropping out early and got punished. And a down one, but not supposed to be teleport. It does pay off in your favor since Aaron was not ready for a punish on that one. Oh no.
Yeah, that thing is...
Breaker goes out. That's, I think, the first time I've seen the Coldest One Out actually activating Breaker like this. Be very confident, especially with that low health that's currently there. Down one check. Gets the Kung Lao hat. We get the low, but doesn't feel comfortable to go for it. We now are Axeless Shao, and this is going to be YSL Aaron's round.
Forward 3 starter again. Just the stagger pressure is very difficult to challenge there. And we're also seeing just, you know, Aaron really being able to kind of get away with some of the setups with overheads, because look at this already. We have Coldest One Out trying to overextend here, and we did get that back to able to low crush. See, that's what I was talking about in the last game, that we kind of set up this invisibility and do nothing with it once we lose ourselves.
Oh, reset.
Almost afraid of the challenges that the Coldest One Out's been throwing out, but another breaker here, but interrupts the high kick. And we catch back a slight walk back from YSL Aaron. There goes the punish, and this is perfect for the side switch.
Yeah, absolutely. That back two was reaching. I wonder if we thought that there was going to be a forward approach from the Coldest One, or just, you know, out of desperation to try to get that overhead to connect. The 4-4 will be safe.
God, what are the chances? Hey, welcome to the chat.
Down one checks to try to catch anything right now. Oh, we got the overhead, and that is it.
Wow, that
to
is,
be staying alive, and we get the Sub-Zero brutality as well.
very good brutality out here, but very good course correction with the down back 4 from the sky that was able to avoid the anti-air and open up an opportunity for you to punish the coldest one right after.
So the Kombat Kast starts in 13 minutes.
Really good stuff here from YSL Aaron trying to stay alive. Now on the board 2-1 against the coldest one. It was looking a little bit more back and forth, and I think that's the thing with these matches is that as the coldest one out is getting more comfortable and like, okay, I'm getting my combos, I just need to be confident in them, get those optimals out. So is YSL Aaron starting to adjust a little bit late, but hey, better late than never, right?
Yeah, I mean, you do have an opportunity here. Fruity, you can't be throwing curses like that in the chat, okay? The only acceptable curse is the curse of Raw, apparently. You have to understand Twitch culture at this point.
Or the slab, if you watch Curse.
Oh, yes, the slab. Yep, that's another one. Ooh, a little bit early on the overhead there.
Yeah, that's the second time the coldest one out has tried to call out on a wake up, especially off of that hard knockdown, and it has not been in their favor.
Nice, got the pick up here.
Able to get the knockdown with the air special, and then get the forward grab.
Down 3 poke. I can't believe the 4
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's what we wanted. The armored knee rather than the regular knee. To try to at least find out this corner, of course. We're gonna get the setup. You can't be doing this. We've already seen this setup before. Low hat. We're gonna smother the frames of your invulnerability, or armor rather. Up for this and still.
Third of away from that second bar from being filled, so that was the perfect opportunity to use fatal blow. Fills and gets resources back. Great throw tech from the coldest one out. Down 1 check there, and then we get the overhead, and we were about to continue the combo, but the breaker stopped just in time.
Still not been.
Yeah, that's a tested route right there. It works very similar to the Mataro route. If you check out the trials for General Shao, the exact same principle applies here. Nice pickup. Again, let's get the under. Okay, not dropping. Yeah, it only took 1 drop from Aaron, and we've been so consistent with that down 4-1. But yo, we're gonna get called out every time for trying to go for these back 2s at such a telegraph range.
Yeah, it is just because what a slight walk back, and we're gonna achieve the Sub-Zero freeze. So that's gonna set up for a nice corner carry, which is gonna lead into some good damage, 33%, and then the slight walk up. Notice that the coldest one out's trying to micro duck, but YSL Aaron learned from the first time. This is why we didn't see him go for the full combo.
And you're already seeing, ooh, what a strange interaction right there. Shao turned the wrong way. It should have been a full follow-up punish. The coldest one, good on you for being able to stop yourself from overextending and recognizing the scenario here. But 7 seconds left on the clock, and we're just going to keep pressuring here. The coldest one taking it 3-1 over YSL Aaron. And $1,000 in the pot will guarantee a YSL. And we're just going to keep pressuring here. The coldest one taking it 3-1 over YSL Aaron. And $1,000 in the pot will guarantee a top 8 payout, and plus there are free sponsor quests on the side to continue putting in free money into the pot. And here we go, our next match, Reiko with the clean cut out here against Tanya. It's going to be Blackout versus Scar.
Yeah, I love seeing Scar once again. Coming back from MK11, had a really strong career, especially towards the end of the MK11 game. And now, I'm not surprised. I'm really happy to see that Tanya pick. That seems to be the type of style that Scar likes to play, is like from those long-range neutrals. Plus, we have the Goro pick that just protects Tanya in a lot of those strengths.
Yeah, it'll be probably going to see a little bit more zoning here from Reiko to really kind of get those confirms. Of course, Tremor has usually been the comfortable pick for a lot of Reiko players lately just because of the command grab and then extension with Reiko, or excuse me, with Tremor. You see it, that's the route that we're going to go for here. We're in the, yeah, there it is. I was definitely worried if we were in the right variation for Tremor there because it seemed like we were a little bit off for a little bit there.
Yeah, I think Blackout was trying to get that right variation as you go, and that's the thing. This is the game plan for Reiko and Tremor, is that you, as it charges up, you're switching back and forth until you get to that crystalline version, to then go into the metallic once you get the hit confirmed. And we're gonna go ahead and see both players in fatal blow territory right now, and it has been Blackout that's been able to catch with either that down 3 or down 4 to then get the shurikens going out.
Yep, I mean, that distance game is what we're looking for. You're going to have to be wary of drill kicks, especially from Tanya, or when she gets this charge here. We just saw the fireball from Tanya there. Now that we're close enough here, Lucas with a $10 contribution. Great camera work, Lucas. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much. Alright, there's these mid checks here. Tries to get the overhead as it's a safe move, but we have that safe special ender from Blackout to go for those projectiles, which is a high if you're not amplifying them. Scar getting some of these staggers, finally getting the forward throw to push Blackout into the corner, and we get the low, and this is a full launcher. Should be able to kill here with those last kicks, and we do.
I rarely use Motaro.
Goodness gracious. All right, so Reiko being locked down in a corner here. You know, this Reiko skin reminds me of the, what was it, the MK3 Sub-Zero, right? Was the one with the shortcut? Yeah, it was MK3.
Every time I look at Reiko with this cut, I think he's like the one of the assistants to the jocks in high school. But it's like an 80s like Grease musical.
Oh yeah.
Every time I see this haircut, that's what I think of that. So
it's definitely a part of the Warriors, not the Greasers.
Alright, here's this good pickup, and then again we're gonna keep that corner as well and get the grab ender, and that's gonna put Scar in fatal blow territory. And now we just zone out, honestly. There goes, okay, we have Trevor who gets hit in the middle of that, but he does change into Crystalline.
Yeah, look at this, really trying to send it home here to catch up in damage. I mean, nice stagger with the aerial fireball there. Great pickup on top of it with Scar here. Putting Blackout also in fatal blow territory, but the one with the OP game block. What a dunk! Let's finish this up here, Blackout.
As much as that Scar is thinking, and Scar is thinking, okay, go for a projectile to catch me off guard, and no, instead, Blackout's like, let's go ahead and grab your armor that as well to catch Scar off guard. So Scar could only block in that situation and wasn't there.
It's not crazy to think
Absolutely. Like, it's so scary on those interactions here, but Scar swapping out for Sindel, which is interesting because we've also seen Blackout really try to zone. I think maybe we're trying to counter out on top of that. We do have Kung Lao with this pick here, though. So we got Low Hat trying to challenge for some Reiko pressure, but it's going to be a battle of zoning for a little bit until we build up enough meter. Get close enough to set up this metallic tremor route immediately. The moment we got metallic, that's when Blackout approaches here.
And again, that's probably the smartest way to play when you're playing as Reiko, because with this cameo, there's that extra damage on that metallic, and then you just gotta be able to switch back and forth so you could get the full optimal combo. But Scar right now picking this up, sets up the Kung Lao hat, and misses the ender on the screen, but thankfully was far enough so didn't have to get punished for the whiff.
4-1.
I know I saw it in a tournament, but I didn't see it.
Jump back here from Scar. Does get hit by the slide though. And we're gonna go ahead and get that extender and the full side switch to keep both Scar in the corner and take the round.
Round 2, fight.
Just check out my shurikens. All right, bro.
I'm telling you, he's such a nerd. I don't know.
He is that nerd. Definitely the nerd. He's bought all the trip pants, worn to school, and had every Disturbed t-shirt.
Scar trying to get through this projectile battle, but gets hit by those long-range kicks. Despite the kicks looking short, that just last part of it does extend rather for that hitbox. I'm gonna have Scar get the forward throw. No real projectiles right after as well, except for the Kung Lao hat that we just saw here. And it's really coming down to Scar trying to walk down Blackout. We finally get the back throw. That's going to be a down 3 OK setup and the pickup, but the breaker from Blackout is going to be able to come in clutch here to keep that health and zoning game.
I know it's not as straight as it used to be in MKX, but
Ooh, shut down the start. Yeah, that was unfortunate to cover both Sindel and Kung Lao to hold on to those shurikens there. That was a very opportunistic moment for Blackout here, and clearly
It's a Scorpion.
coming out on top with a 2-0 lead right now in the set.
String.
What a good call on that
Alright,
up
let's
block
check
at
the
the
timer.
end of that. Hadn't been really using up block at
2
all
minutes.
in
We'll give
most
it
of the
another
game,
minute. We'll give it
and chose
another
to
minute.
take out that card immediately at the end for the kill. One thing's for sure, Scar, there's a little bit of momentum, but we're really not seeing that heavy projectile either on the Kung Lao hat or into the air. And we're going to go back to Tanya. And I want to say Goro, yep. Back to the Tanya and Goro.
Yeah.
See if we could try to pick up some momentum in this third game.
Yeah, the Sindel pick is interesting because of the fact that Blackout was playing that zoning game. So it makes sense to try to counter with another zoning, but Tanya does have some great tools to zone in her own right. I think it's just like a timing thing of really trying to keep locked down with Goro, and honestly, Scar was doing fine in that first game. I'm surprised that we just kind of backed off this game plan to begin with.
Yeah, I think that there's like a lot of potential. I think what we're just seeing here is like, okay, how can I actually maneuver against the character of Reiko? This should be a punish, and it is beautifully done there from Scar to be able to get the most optimum and also jump back. No whip punish at the end of that slide, but still, the corner is still Scar's.
Yeah, got very lucky with that first stand to the second one. Definitely going to get punished here. Nothing significant, but hey, we're starting to chip away at damage. Blackout starting to get that pressure. Cancel in your face with metered shuriken. Okay.
I think it's already been.
Scar trying to charge up
We'll
on
wait.
the buff.
We'll wait here. So we're gonna pause this just in case. There we go. Alright, so I don't know what you guys are most excited for. I hope that we get cameo buffs for the whole roster. Every cameo should be close to Chameleon. Maybe not exactly as fast for all of them, but it should be closer to that. You can constantly see them. I'm not a fan of like cameos like Darius and Trevor where you just see them once per round. And after that you just don't see them again unless it's a really short round. I hope you can see more of that. Plus, I heard that the Motaro buff actually made him very viable for a lot more characters. How good the one-shot is, and a lot more people are using it. Which is great. Motaro is, for being the last unlock, really didn't have much use for him. I want that, and I want to see better content. I mean, like, extra stuff to unlock is it, but I want more of it, not like one or two of that
The Kombat Cast starts now.
And it's live. Good. Oh, boy.
All right, and welcome to the latest edition of the Kombat Cast. It's been a bit, but we're happy to be here and to show you Peacemaker today.
Bring in the peace. Bring in the peace.
Bring in the peace. Peacemaker is amazing. Before we get started, I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm
been a
Studios.
I am Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here at NetherRealm Studios.
Stephanie Brownback, QA lead.
At NetherRealm Studios.
I think that's obvious.
I think once we say it twice, it's pretty much in there.
Whatever.
Anyway, we did show Peacemaker last week, so the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get started on telling you all the new news about this, about this upcoming Peacemaker patch, let's see the trailer one more time.
Oh god. I know that they do it all the time. Every time but I hate having to watch the trailer after seeing it so much. Yeah, I know why they do
This is no time to smile.
Hell yeah, it is. Fight a fire god is coming off my bucket list. Woo, suck on that!
Fight!
Eagly.
Understudy.
The gravity. Sonic boom. Torpedo. You're the first bangable monster chick I've met.
You think me a monster?
Eagly. Anti-gravity. I've had shits take more effort than beating you, Will.
I will so enjoy killing you.
Force field. Torpedo. Eagly. Anti-gravity.
Here's Janet.
Booyah!
Finish him.
Go time. Activate Sonic Boom! Peace unlocked.
Fatality. Peacemaker wins. Flawless victory.
Doubtful. I don't think they'll do that.
All right, there we go. That is Peacemaker.
Bringing the peace.
That is incredible. Just kind of everything I wanted.
Yeah, we always, I think our design and artist team do a great job with these guest characters, kind of nailing their personality, and I think he's a great example of that.
I'm a huge fan of the show, absolutely loved it, and I feel like he's really coming through in this character, from his mannerisms to the goofiness that he does. And my personal favorite, of course, is Eagly.
Yeah.
He is the star.
Of course,
Kind of stole that from a lot of us, really. That's one of my favorites, too.
Sorry.
Stephanie.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of John Cena and superheroes. So to me, this is probably the most exciting character in the combat pack to me.
Okay. I really enjoy all the sort of like the headbutt, the short choke slam,
The
just
close combat sort of
close
stuff.
combat stuff, and you know also the deagle and just shooting. That's he does everything that he has.
The eagle and the deagle.
The eagle and the deagle, if it even is a deagle. Maybe I'm just saying this.
It sounds like a deagle.
Sure.
I think a little detail I love in the animation is, you know, he does the torpedo and anti-gravity and stuff, and he doesn't land like a graceful ninja or something.
Right.
Like Katana would do. He kind of lands like a big, you know, doofus. It's perfectly in character.
Yeah.
So we will be getting to Peacemaker here in a few minutes, but we do want to go through some stuff that's coming with this upcoming update to Mortal Kombat 1.
Set up a lot of times there.
I did say it more than I wanted to.
Big one.
Didn't think about
Let's
it.
keep it up.
We shall. Going to be reading this so I don't mess anything up. First of all, crossplay. We've all been asking for crossplay.
That's crossplay with a K.
Yes.
And that includes PC.
Yep.
So just to cover it, Xbox.
Yep. I got the readings here.
I'm going to stay over here.
Crossplay functionality will be added to Mortal Kombat 1 on February 28th for PS5, Xbox Series S and X, PC, Steam, Epic Game Store. The crossplay feature will allow players to matchmake in 1v1, Combat League, and casual matches, invite friends 1v1 via private matches, and view leaderboard stats across all supported platforms.
Oh, that's great.
Woo!
So that's exciting for everybody.
Cool.
We're excited to add it to the game. I know everyone's been asking for it, and it is going to be here.
I wonder how.
Second of all, we got a free play weekend coming up.
Free play.
So for prospective players of Mortal Kombat 1, there'll be a free trial weekend. It takes place from March 7th to the 10th on Xbox Series S and X, PlayStation 5, and Steam. So if you have any friends who have don't have MK1 yet, now's your chance to tell them about it and play with them.
Download it. Let's get some games in,
Yeah,
folks.
get some games
And
in.
then you can beat them up because you're good at the game and they're new.
That's true.
That's
That's
true.
true.
It's
It's a way to show them the fatalities.
Nothing feels better.
We have an update for our mobile games in Mortal Kombat Onslaught. Peacemaker and his best friend Eagly are coming to Onslaught on February 29th. You can test out his abilities in a new side story chronicle called Peace Out. Peacemaker is a 5-star ranked attacker who synergizes well with Earthrealmers and is a good counter for the MK1 team.
Nice.
He is also coming to Injustice 2 Mobile on February 28th. He's a legendary might hero who protects his teammates with a peace shield and is particularly strong in solo raids.
That was a lot to say.
I know.
I'm proud of you.
Wrote it all down. Thank you so much. Thank you. Another thing, and before we get to like patch notes and
sure, yeah, no, you're on a roll.
I'm on a roll. Esports update. We are halfway into our Mortal Kombat Pro competition. Our next big event is in Brazil. It's an offline event taking place this weekend. After that, we are headed to Combo Breaker in May. So please head to the Pro Competition Start GG sign-up page and don't miss out. And of course, if you can't attend or play, you can always watch it on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, wherever you want to watch it. So thank you for that.
Combo Breaker hype! Yes!
Woo! We're getting close. Now let's talk about, obviously will not be all the patch notes, but I'm going to give it some touches on some important things we have seen.
Oh, so there's multiple
some Kenshi things. Kenshi, the spirit, Kenshi will now take damage when the spirit is hit. So that's important. The spirit will no longer be invincible when Kenshi performs a throw. So you can now hit Sento during that, the spirit during that.
The ancestor.
Which is awesome.
Of, like, ambush
some Quan Chi information. Quan Chi now has a new move. It's called Zone of Waste.
He conjured up some new attacks.
Right, isn't it Quan Chi's?
That's true. Quan Chi, so he will throw a portal on the ground. Not a portal, it's like a little a ground thing which will take some of your meter away. And while you're doing that, he gets a hit of armor for a second so you can work favorably in trades.
Kind of an MKX flavored move.
I was just thinking that.
Dude,
Quan Chi's bone cage, now activates on block. You can also now summon multiple portals at once. So the one that like does all the stuff where you throw projectiles, or the one that pushes them away, you can have those both out at the same time. Plus Zone of Waste. So 3 portals out at the same time.
He's just controlling everything.
Can do a lot more control now.
He's tricky.
Also, the push away portal now, it lasts significantly longer.
That's
so a
good,
little longer time to push them out of the way. We also found a fix for a rare issue when there's a timing mismatch at the start of a round, so that's good.
So that's the Raiden glitch? Where
this one we saw on Twitter a little bit. We found a fix for when like Havoc has that move where he hits you, then grabs you, right?
Yes, Havoc.
Who did I say?
You said Havoc.
I did say Havoc. Yes, Havoc. So when he does that, you can no longer, the opponent can never not throw out a ambush cameo to mess all that up.
Yeah, so they fixed that.
We've added a 9th character combo trial, and they're featuring Shujinko's cameo.
Ooh. It's very fun.
So you're gonna mess around with that, kind of learn how those work. There will be some easier ones, and then some ones that are challenging.
They get very, very tricky.
I think they're called combo challenges, so there should be a challenge at times.
You like to give people a couple that are like, that's easier.
Okay.
Yeah,
New
and then
combo
a
trials,
challenge.
So now there's 9
So this is one that I'm really excited about in training mode, where some characters have specific mechanics, like when Johnny Cage gets all hype, or Havoc has his connector to you. Now in training mode, you can actually turn those on and off, so you can just start training and practice with those as they go.
Yep.
Can you also
same with like Garrus, I believe. There's a lot of characters. They'll be in the notes. You'll be able to see how they work. But that's a lot of characters you'll be able to do that, which people have been asking for, and it's a really nice quality of life in training mode.
Right. Currently, Shang Tsung, you can have him be old or young, and we kind of expanded this through a bunch of other characters too. It's very, very helpful.
Excellent.
Helps you level up.
Really does. And again, anything you see, including these notes, anything, please, if you have any issues or things like that, you can always contact support at wbgames.com, or you can hit the Mortal Kombat Twitter up. And we always have people watching that, so we are always forwarding those along if you have any issues. Mr. Krotzik, let's talk a little bit about Invasions.
All right. So, we have a new season of Invasions.
Yes.
Spoilers. Melina is the invader. This is the season of the Huntress. All right. And so Melina and her army have invaded the timeline. And what's really cool about this season that I really like is it's almost kind of like the invading a character's opponents are almost like flesh pit hybrid versions of them. They've got cool mohawks, body scarring, all sorts of just different things than you would see before. Some have really cool face makeup. It's almost like a Bowie season.
Okay.
It's really cool, bright, vibrant colors. Not necessarily Like, people were thinking, are they all going to have Tarkatan mouths?
Right.
No, they're not. And they're more of a flesh pit hybrid of these characters.
Punk rocky almost.
Almost.
A little bit.
Yes, it's very, very cool.
Punk rock meets flesh pit.
Yeah,
got it.
yeah. The art team really nailed this this season and making it fun and unique. So we have that. Now, we have a new Titan this season. We've also made some changes to this season.
Hear about it.
Okay. So now you'll notice when you're in encounter, we have the modifier icons in the HUD. So you'll see if a modifier is affecting overall match, which is both players, just you or just the opponent. We also have the levels of yourself and your opponent. So if you ever went into an encounter and kind of got your butt kicked and you're like, what the heck? Oh, he was 4 levels above me. That kind of explains itself. We also have elemental tagging in the HUD too, just so you're aware of what your opponent's elements are. Again, if you're losing to something or something seems more powerful, use a different character to counter those elements. We've also taken some of the negative passive bonuses off of relics. So there's a lot more that just don't have negatives attached to them.
And just do crazy stuff.
And
this one really excites me.
They just do crazy stuff, which is exciting. It's something that we've also heard from players as well. So we want to try and address those
season
things.
1, there wasn't one relic.
Another thing we're addressing is the character and cameo XP that you accumulate through playing through invasions. I can give a really long explanation of this, or I can give you a short one. So I'll give you something in between. A little bit in the middle. So before, we had a thing called diminishing returns. So if you were stronger than your opponents, you were getting less XP when you were beating them, which was causing you to level up slower. That was for main fighters and cameos. We've removed the diminishing returns, and we've now added a single completion XP. So you're getting constant flat rates of XP if you're over-leveled or under-leveled. So that you're going to start seeing your character level much faster, along with your cameos much faster. Once you complete invasions, we have a new seasonal tower, where you're going to want to go there and grind, especially if it's for XP, because you'll level up even faster because you're constantly getting a first-time completion XP. Like I said, we have a new seasonal tower with new exclusive palettes. It starts at level 30, and that's definitely the place to go once you complete what I call the golden path or progression.
Sure.
We're also,
real quick. So when you're done with the invasions, you want to go to the gateway and just start doing stuff all over. Yep.
Yes. So generally, that's kind of the flow or direction we would hope our players do. Is that I've completed the golden path. Let me go to gateway. There's the hourly, daily, weekly towers. Then we also have the seasonal tower, and again, that changes every season. Starts at level 30 end game content.
Got it.
We're also dropping more herbs and boosters, so to help you, be able to resist elements or also get additional stat points to make you even stronger and stronger. Because the seasonal tower is going to keep going up, so you're going to really want those additional consumables to become stronger and stronger. And we're excited to see how far people get yet again.
They should add more slots.
Let's see. Was there anything else on my list?
I think we have a Peacemaker showing up. Yeah.
We're going to have the Peacemaker Trial Tower. So if you don't already own Peacemaker once he comes out, you can go again into the gateway where our weekly towers are, and during that week, you can play as Peacemaker for free. And when Janet becomes available, we'll also have those same towers for Janet as well.
Excellent.
Very cool.
Sounds great. So that's a lot of stuff.
Is that all of it?
That's all we have on the list right now. There's still more stuff that will be coming out in the patch notes, which will come out when the patch launches.
And there is a new talisman this season that I'm also excited to see. No, there's two. There's really two. There's two talisman I'm really excited to see how people like.
Great.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It is a big one, but then there's a little one.
These tricks, we don't even know.
You're going to find out.
You'll see. So up next, we should probably talk about Peacemaker.
I think it's time to talk about Peacemaker.
Bring the peace!
All right. What do you?
Or is it like this?
I think it's like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So we talk about this sometimes. So Peacemaker, what sort of style character are we looking at here?
He is a brute and a brawler with some interesting ways to get in, and I think you'll really excel at combo opportunities. He's got a lot of pathways to
combo
combos, a lot of ways to start combos, extend combos, and end combos. But mostly, I think he is an up-close kind of brawler guy. Not a lot of finesse here.
I wonder if he has
not a lot of tricky, fast moves. He's a big, swole, muscle-bound doofus who's just going to punch you in the face and headbutt you with his weird metal helmet.
All in the name of peace. All in the name of peace.
Yeah, it's all to have peace.
Right.
He's a nice peaceful guy.
All right.
Who just seems to have a lot of rage.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at Peacemaker.
That's the whole point of the
All right, let's go in. So, like I said,
any means necessary.
he is, you know, not exactly a ninja.
Very
He is
flawed
just a
fundamental idea.
big brawler. You can see here, he's
Just
got
big hits, right? Like, he's
Yeah.
just pummeling you. Is
big
basically
hits, big grabs.
He's using his strength to his advantage.
Yes.
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
he did a side
Not very acrobatic.
No.
He
Although
does that like
have
little
a jump
tumble
hit.
roll.
Yeah.
flashback.
One of the normals I'd like to talk about is his forward 4, which is kind of his long range mid. You can go into combos, hit confirm it, all that good stuff. He's got his forward 1, which doesn't have the best range, but it's advancing.
It's a good hook.
Yeah.
I can see how that kick can
look
really
that
take people off
slow.
guard too. You get a
Exactly.
nice range to it.
And then lastly, I'd like to talk about his 2-2 because it goes into
He's not wearing a tutu.
it
I wonder
goes
if that's-
into this grab, and this is a true grab. If they're blocking, they'll get hit.
Oh god.
And from
it
here, it
is
can be a restand
Havoc
that you can do at the
string.
end of combos, or you can cancel into EX moves
Oh,
and a few other
God, it
special moves. So it could be a
cancels?
combo extender or a combo
That's too.
ender to keep him on the
no.
ground.
That's
Another
too
thing
good.
about his normal attacks is he's got this pistol,
That's.
which
Oh
he uses
god, that's a
for
nightmare
his
string.
sweep, his down 3, his down 4. So it's like,
Why use your body when you have a gun?
exactly. He can shoot you in the toe as a low poke instead of doing a little
Imagine
karate
that
kick.
being
He's a
brutal.
smart guy.
Yeah.
Down
Precision.
And then I want to show his throw, where he uses his patented peace shield.
I swear I've seen that move before. It's so familiar.
And then his forward throw where
God,
he
he
uses
mentioned
unit.
it, and now I think it too.
Jan with the wind up.
So, let's talk about his special moves.
Okay.
And this is where it gets interesting, and I feel like the personality really comes out.
Absolutely. So we'll start off, he has his gunshot. It's not the quickest to draw, but as a projectile, it's super, super fast and has a long trail. One neat thing is if you EX it, he does multiple, and they actually are stunned, and he can get a combo. So you can use it as a distance to like trade, or as a combo extender.
Yeah, you can
up
do
close.
eagly after that. The low eagle. The roll and then get
Oh my god, I'm so old and bad. I'll play it safe.
There you go. There, it still worked.
Yeah. He also has another projectile, which is his blow dart.
Do the walkie thing. You gotta do
Yeah,
it.
where he can walk forward. I love the way he walks forward. He can cancel it. You can use this as a preemptive anti-air or as a combo extender.
I've seen some QA videos at Matt's day of
That looks like
blow dart, and it's
Yes,
just fun.
it's very funny to use 2 of them in the corner to keep them going. And it's another one of the moves that can extend a combo and keep it going. Or you can just use it up close. Blow dart cancels.
The
Or
mind
you can
games.
just admire how funny it looks.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I mean,
Then
you
he can use
hit
his helmet, where
those,
he has a bunch of
I guess it's
gadgets.
a mind
He
game.
has Sonic Boom, and this is a long-range combo starter. And if he EX it, he actually can do a jump cancel and go into extenders.
Ooh.
He also has Torpedo,
As he should.
which is, and one of my favorite things about him is the way he says his moves.
Yeah, he's such a chatterbox. With
Yes,
his
I absolutely love that he's saying Torpedo when he does it.
It's fun.
The EX version has armor, and this is kind of, you know, you're struggling to get in, you think
Wake
they're
up
gonna do
move.
a fireball. Yeah,
I swear,
exactly.
Good
that
look,
helmet
old school
string is
YOLO move.
Like
Yes.
having
Yeah.
back
He can
two
also
twos
use his
to grab.
anti-gravity device in his helmet.
Tell me more. Where'd he go?
Go up and come down with an overhead attack. He can choose to be in front of them, behind them, or this is very neat, you can hold up and actually come down.
Oh, come down
normal
swinging.
attacks.
All right.
The EX move is very interesting because it turns into an escape.
I'm out of
You'll
here.
actually fly away, so if they block a punishable attack, you use it to get away. You can also hold up to then go into the regular version and drop
What
down.
the f-
So they're gonna have to like see, are you using it to get away?
Oh,
Or
wait,
actually,
does
you can
it-
use
does
it
it
to get
use
away. but
meter?
then-
I heard
Nope,
it- I heard
I'm
the
actually
buff
using it
thing,
to get
like,
in.
boom.
Nope.
So although it's so dorky, it's still like a huge mind game.
Yes. Yeah, and I love how he doesn't exactly look graceful or coordinated
Not one
when
bit.
he lands. It's so good.
Like he's even surprised by it.
Yes, he can't believe it actually works. Then, what's really cool is his force field, where he activates it, and now he will be immune to projectiles.
Oh, sick. Sub-Zero armor.
EX
about
version will briefly push them away and reflect projectiles.
Yeah, right. If you hit right in that yellow moment,
Yes.
it will reflect. Yes.
Fun fact, if you do that during a survive mission in invasions, you just ignore all the projectiles.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yes.
tip.
Typically,
Oh,
Natara and Sindel are my go-to in survival nodes, and he's definitely going to be the best.
He's like, I'm gonna just get a stand here.
So that's kind of his helmet gadget.
I
moves.
love
He
that,
can also use
actually. That's
eagerly
so good.
in numerous moves. So let's check
You
those
can
out.
just
And these are
activate it.
really fast,
Sick.
versatile projectiles.
Eagly!
You can summon
God.
Eagly. It does have a cooldown. So
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
You can't spam it. because
Eagly
you
has
have
to
the
make his way
cooldown.
back.
That's exactly right.
Like, you gotta think about it. Science.
It's not just game balance, it's lore.
Yeah.
We show it on block too because it's
Yes.
really cool.
Oh, he's like, what the heck?
Just gets out of here.
Then he has a low version of Eagly that will pop the opponent up for combo starter. Again, a very quick low.
Oh god, and you can meter burn after that.
Goes into a combo. You can also use it to extend combos, stuff like that. And then lastly, this is one that's really cool. Can you hit R1 for me?
I can.
Cameo.
What?
Eagerly can come out and then stun their cameo for the entire length of this
Is he doing an
animation.
eagality?
Oh,
It
he's
is so
Is that like an
good.
animality
Going in on it, yeah.
reference, actually, now that he mentioned it?
Oh,
I
man.
think that was.
Eagly's the MVP.
Yeah, so
Like an MK3.
basically in a nutshell, I think Peacemaker
Yeah,
will
who
be
turned into the eagle?
he'll have some
Sonya?
decent pressure stroke close. I don't think he'll really have strong 50-50s. You know, you'll have to use maybe a cameo to get good overhead and stuff like
Also,
that.
how's
but
that animation
he'll hit
gonna
really
work
hard. He'll have
when they
really
bring
cool
a cameo that's,
combos.
like, extremely
Some
small?
pretty good counter zoning, and he's really,
Farah
really
or,
funny.
Yeah, no, he's
So-
goofy.
And I think that's probably the most important thing. So let's check out his super move, and I love the beginning of this. Well, I love the whole thing, but
Sure.
It's goofy.
Oh god. They added animations to that. I don't know if you guys noticed, but you can see like the liquid of the eye like popping out.
all right, you guys ready to look at Janet?
Yes, please.
So Janet has a bunch of classic, and I mean classic, like
How far back?
1993
Okay.
moves, and I absolutely love it. I think it is so fun as an old school fan.
Okay, and she's hella goofy, which I'm all
Yes.
for. I love the goofy.
So let's start off looking at kind of her key bread and butter moves. She has the classic nut punch.
As she should.
Follow-up
It
after
behaves just like you want. It's a restand. You can use it at the end to get pressure. She also has a classic jump punch. It's an ambush attack where she'll come out.
It looks just like the
and
classic
it looks
punch.
just like it.
I spammed that on Gloria.
And it is a combo extender.
Nice.
And
And
you
still
can-
kind of like Sonya's.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
But one nice thing is you can actually double up and do it multiple times.
Ooh.
So that's a single hit.
I got faith in you. You got this.
Just wait more.
See?
There you go.
Just
See,
have to have
you
faith.
just gotta have timing and not be really old and really washed up. And then the third move is definitely another fan favorite. It's a brand new attack. She uses her Ninja Mime. She actually, in her timeline, she won the Academy Award for Best Actress without saying a single line for her role in Ninja Mime.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So is she a better actor than Johnny? I can't think about it right now.
And this acts as a wall for the opponent. While
Oh,
Peacemaker
that's
is
sick
creeping.
though. Wait, that's NPC
And one of my favorite things
Infinite
about that is when the
Space
cooldown
Stone
happens and the vaudeville exit stage left pulls her off.
as a
It's great.
cameo. That's
It's another
actually
goofy
cool.
thing to add. I love it.
Yeah.
But wait,
So
can
that's
you
her,
go
that's
through
it.
The wall, though?
Not
Question.
quite. She does have kind of a fully fleshed out 3-move kit that you'd expect. She also has a special stance she can go into.
Interesting.
It's stunt double stance. So what happens is when you
Oh.
summon her, she then acts along with your
Oh
character,
boy,
and she
Sento
has her
stance.
own moveset.
She's
has classic
Sento
Up
stance.
punches.
Which this
Straight
will just
punches. Yep.
never get old to me.
No, I love it.
She has
Oh,
kicks,
God.
Mm-hmm.
classic sweep,
Oh, classic high kick too. There it is.
She has
uppercut,
lows.
and access
Jesus.
to her special moves like force ball.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
my god. Like force
Low,
ball
low overhead.
and the
Nice.
shadow kick. And you use this in unison with the player character. So she can have a projectile going, you can use it for
Oh,
combos.
Jesus Christ.
You can just walk them right into her fists.
Exactly. You can do fun stuff where you kind of sandwich the opponent, and you're working together. You can imagine how good this would be in the corner.
Oh my goodness.
It is a ton of fun to do.
Now that you do have a debug on, so they're cooldowns.
Correct. These moves, as you use them, drain the cameo meter, but I'm using debuff.
Right.
And a fun thing you can do is, in a match, if you're running out, she has a taunt. Well, she'll do the splits to get her meter back. So Peacemaker could be free to move around, you know, control the space with his gun and stuff like that, while she does the splits to get her meter, to then put them in the corner and work in tandem together. It's super fun. It's super free flow. You know, like, you can see there, I'm just kind of mashing buttons and cool stuff is happening, and it'll also allow for, you know, really awesome setups and stuff. It's the kind of thing that's going to look so great on social media.
Try to do her low.
Can't wait to see.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what people do with this. This is nutty.
Yeah, I think it's really neat that she's got these kind of basic, easy to understand moves, literally from MK1 that, you know, anyone can pick up and use her. But then this stance where you can kind of hit the buttons and do all kind of crazy stuff. So she's kind of a mix of somewhat complex and deep, but also you can just punch them in the nuts.
Right. And she'll be coming out next month, so
Woo-wee!
exciting stuff there.
And I think we already said it. She'll also have a trial tower.
Oh, excellent.
Right.
So before we do go, as we usually like to do, we do have some birthday shout-outs we'd like to do.
That's what everyone's here for.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only reason people tune in here. You know
after
what I mean?
that, we do have a fight between that QA put together, as they have been so gracious to do throughout our time on the Kombat Kast. A really good one between Peacemaker and Omni-man.
What about our belt battle?
We had it pre-stream, and I won 9-0.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
You are
Is that
so
real?
full of it.
Is that true?
No, that's a complete lie.
There it is. There it is.
It took me a minute. I've been getting more apps, and now that I'm an old person, right? I just got apps on pages and pages.
Right.
Just, you know what I mean? All right, happy birthday. And apparently, everybody at NetherRealm was born in February. So here we go. Sit back, relax. Here we are. So we've got Fuzzy, so let me start off with happy birthday to Fuzzy, Mirza, Jonathan Devon, Matt Phyllis, Steve Wu, Angelica Quintana, Jamie Rogue, Alex Silverman, Mike Tisdale, Josh Clay, Sarah Miller,
yes,
Kevin Tomlinson, aka KT,
of course,
Mike Chorak, Zach Lutmer, Stephanie. I'm gonna get it wrong. Let me do it right. Stephanie, you know you, Stephanie.
That's not me, to be clear.
Stephanie Zelaya. I'm gonna go Stephanie Zelaya.
I think so.
Either one. Happy birthday. Jeremiah Walden, Evan Alfred, Marquise Howard, Garrett Johnson. I don't think I said that. Joe Zanko, Anton Kolslov, Jeffrey Palmer, aka Jeff X, Corey Billett, Graham Bayless, and the one, the only, Ed Boone. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I know that because of Melina's ultimate combat code in UMK3.
There it is.
His birthday.
Very good, very good.
So, so to end, first of all, happy birthday, everyone. To end the show, we're going to show you that fight between Peacemaker and Omni-man that we spoke of earlier. We won't be talking over. We're just going to let that run till the end. So thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Bye!
Oh, shit. Did Cecil send you after me?
Only if Cecil is code for Amanda Waller.
Okay, I love that. Good.
Jesus! What the hell?
Round 1, fight.
Sonic, torpedo.
Sonic, you got caged.
Round 2, fight.
Force field.
Anti-gravity.
think. Final round. Fight.
Eagle. Sonic boom. Torpedo. Sonic boom.
Oh, sick. They should have throw combo into that? Oh, that's
Fatality. Peacemaker wins.
okay. Okay, that fatal is kind of a disappointment. It should have been the triple head uppercut thing. Where's the... There it is, okay. I want to see the throw combo at the end. Johnny Cage gets a very easy throw. Yeah, Johnny Cage should get a super easy throw combo after. I know he gets one with Chameleon now, but no, I don't know. The timing on that one is a little bit more rough to me. Like, yeah.
Fatality. Peacemaker wins.
So I'm not gonna lie, personality-wise, I don't like Janet's voice. It kind of annoys me more than Yanni does. But she looks like a very cool cameo. She's gonna be great. She's probably gonna bust some characters in a crazy way. She's definitely gonna change the meta, or at least some team combinations might flip the meta now. I can't wait to see the patch notes. I want to see what actually got changed. But that's everything, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next stream. I'll definitely be recording new footage tomorrow for Peacemaker. I'll be recording all the shrine stuff. I'll probably be invasions and do showcases and all that stuff that I usually do. I'll show Peacemaker's combo trials, his fatals, his brutals. I'll do all that stuff. But of course, I have to do it by day, and of course getting Peacemaker to level 20, if they do make that his max level, takes time, so I'm gonna need some patience from you guys, but expect that sort of stuff over the next 3 days. If I don't manage to do any good Peacemaker stuff tomorrow, when it's the base day he launches, you'll still get the video for the shrine. But if I do manage to do something, I'll just upload the shrine the next day, and you know, Peacemaker is the priority. But without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.